so bright. Good morning, YouTube. It's Kelly here, and I'm back at it in Key West. It's the next morning, and we have a crap load of fish to fillet. Fish and fillet combined, dyslexic.
Instagram, Kelly's up early starting her YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna do a bloopers section.
Yeah, I need one. Lack of sleep. Oh my goodness. So, take two. No! Bloopers. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. We have a lot of fish to fillet this morning, so we're gonna get at it, fillet some big fish, and then I have a special surprise for you guys. So Hunter let me in on a little tip when filleting fish is to get your fillet table is to get your fillet table nice and cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit of ice on our table. Woo! I mean, it makes sense because I've filleted fish and they've been sitting on the table for like a long time, because if you have a lot of fish to fillet, like it takes you a while to get through them. So, little trick.
You want to start with snappers?
Yeah, start with snappers. You need a ladder to get on this boat.
Mouton.
A mouton.
A mouton. Talked about the vermilion.
Yeah.
Orange eyes versus yellow eyes. A little bit darker back, and the tail's a little bit darker.
Oh yeah.
You see the lighter on the yellow eye?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Very similar fish.
They are. Huh. My banana.
Created all these delicious fish.
My banana created all these delicious fish. Okay, let's get started. Oh my gosh, look at all of Hunter's pet snapper down there. They are just tearing that fish up. Little savages. I always get poked by fish when I fillet them.
One last act of revenge.
Oh,
look, and even the minnows like fillets. Come right perfect. Look how clean that is. Come right along that spine.
Wow, these fish are super easy to fillet. That was the fastest I've ever filleted a fish. Super easy. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Nice,
fillet.
nice cut of fillet.
All right.
Right, nice and clean along the. Perfect job.
I used to be good at skinning, and then I stopped filleting for a while.
Looks pretty perfect.
Nice. I never hose down the fish with fresh water when I clean it. I just try to keep it sanitary on the fillet table. You know, I don't want the fillets sitting in like fish guts or fish poop or anything like that. So I put them in a tray right after I fillet them, and I put them in a Ziploc or a vacuum seal bag until I'm ready to eat the fish. And when I go to prepare the fish for a meal, I simply just very, very quickly do a quick rinse in fresh water and then pat it really dry with a paper towel. Just a very quick rinse, just to get some scales off. But yeah, that's it. If you rinse down I see so many people rinse down their fish with fresh water, and it's just like, it takes a lot of the flavor out of the saltwater fish.
There's chlorine, there's fluoride, there's all kind of stuff in fresh water that you do not want on your fish.
And if you want to, you know, maybe rinse your fish if you're a little spooked or anything, just take some spring water and maybe even put some sea salt in it and rinse it with salt water. They are saltwater fish after all. Little morsels left on here. I'll feed it to the pet fish.
They love you for it.
Oh yeah.
How long it takes them. Boom. Hold that up, Kelly. Let's see your pretty work. Read a paper through that one, huh?
Woo, yeah.
Well done.
Pretty cool.
So on these hinds, sometimes when you fillet them, give it a look. This one doesn't have any, but sometimes they have, it's fairly common for them to have worms. Worms won't hurt you anything, you just can clean them out. Some people don't like to do it, but it's not really a problem.
The sun and the shadows are like not in our favor right now. It's alright.
And fortunately, this fish does not have any worms in it either.
Cool. Perfect. Sorry guys, the neighbor is mowing their lawn right now. He's got a small yard, so hopefully he's done soon.
First thing you want is to make sure your knife is really sharp. And on your fillet table, I recommend you have a serrated blade. You may not use it that much, but you just never know. Like when we go on this big amberjack we'll show you, we may need it. Start on the right shoulder. Stay well above the ribs. One cut.
Well done. That's a lot faster than I can fillet.
On the other side, same thing. Stay well above the ribs. And be careful of this because you're going to be cutting towards yourself, but keep your thumb up out of the way. Follow the spine back.
Beautiful. I need a better fillet knife. That one looks nice.
Definitely get them short. Dexter's a really good brand.
Dexter? Okay.
And then just find your bloodline. There may be a few little small bones in there or not. Most fish have a similar bone line, but not always the same bloodline. And just trim that out. Just come right on the closest side. These fish have a shallow bloodline. It's not terrible.
Yeah,
Some of your fish have much deeper, darker bloodlines. You got all the fish tacos right there.
beautiful. Looks like you need gloves just because they're so slippery.
Thank you for joining us for dinner, Mr. Grouper.
Yes, thank you very much. This is honestly probably my favorite fish of the day. Make sure it's pointing at me. You gotta look at this.
Kelly's personal best grouper, and she's cleaning it herself.
Oh no, I think I went under the bones. We're gonna find out.
You'll clean it up once you lift the fillet up. You'll see you can strip.
I usually try to trim it. It is hot out here. Whew.
So she's lifting that fillet up and coming right along,
That backbone.
right along the backbone there. And you come in from the other side and you
I take my time with this. I'm a little morsel for the fish.
really dig in there against the ribs and cut them.
Yep.
There you go, perfect. And lifts that whole fillet up and just keeps those nice long strokes.
Grouper has some nice, thick, dense fillets. I love it.
You can come up now and just
Yeah.
As this was about a 10, maybe 12 pound.
Red grouper. Amazing to eat.
Nice, look at that.
Oh, look at that slab right there.
That slab hit the table.
Nice. Little morsel. This has a little bone in it.
Yeah. So even though it looks like you're leaving a lot, this has got ribs in it. You can feel them right here. You can see them. You want to make your cut high. It just, trust me.
Yeah,
And
they got that
she's
head
already got
there.
into some ribs right here, so she could have come even a half inch higher. And you'll see them here. She'd come there, but really, really nice cut. Well done. Let's cut the cheeks, and you make a little quick. I'll do the first one, and I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's got a worm in him. I'm not saying that to disturb you. Some of those groupers in the Gulf get them.
Oh.
Don't let it bother you. You just dig it out.
Oh. Yep. So the grouper had a little worm in him, and Hunter just took it right out. Doesn't affect the fish. If you end up eating a worm in a fillet of fish, it's not going to kill you. Your body will just get
More
rid of
protein,
it.
you'll be healthier.
Exactly. More protein.
Come on. So now we're going to cut some cheeks out on these. All groupers have some nice cheek meat. Obviously, the bigger the grouper, the bigger the cheek.
Oh yeah.
You just kind of get your knife in there and come around. You'll feel the hard cartilage on his face.
Yummy.
Kind of dig down and then get up under there and cut it as low as you can. And you get this nice grouper nugget.
A little cheek nugget.
And then just get up under the skin. It's nice and thick skin. And just fillet it out.
Beautiful. Best part of the grouper right there. But the one good thing I'm going to do with this grouper fillet is I'm going to take it home and make a red grouper fish head soup. Super exciting. Judah actually taught me how to prepare and how to make fish soup, and it's super delicious, high in nutrients, just perfect for the quick meal. So super excited. And grouper is an insanely fatty fish. So when you boil the head down, you get a bunch of collagen. So that's what makes your broth in the soup. And then you just load it up with veggies and you have your soup. So I'm super excited to make that. Stay tuned for that video. That will be coming up very shortly. But right now, we're gonna get to filleting the rest of these fish. We got we probably have like 9 or 10 more fish to fillet. We're gonna get back out on the water today, actually meet up with Judah, Chris, and a couple of our other friends. We're gonna do some spear fishing. And yep, I'll see you guys back at the house.